Well, I don't do my iconic victory dance for nothing. Okay, I guess just this once I can do it for nothing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, I guess I can do one more for nothing. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Yo, congratulations, Blade, on being first. Another one of the rare times somebody actually broke Nia's streak. Congratulations. Appreciate you popping in so early. Yo, what up, T? What up, Boom? Appreciate y'all popping in. Thank you guys for swinging by. Gonna be talking about quite a few things today and then playing a new character in Tekken. Give me one more second, you guys, and we're gonna get started here. By the way, what's up, Nia? Welcome in. All right, let me get these headphones on. And then we'll get started. Hope you guys are all doing well today, by the way. Appreciate you guys all popping in so early. Where is this heart rate monitor at? Here we go. All right, here we go.
No more heroes, it's Kira the King who catch on nobody but yourselves, nothing less to do.
Travis, it's kill or be killed.
All right. Appreciate you guys waiting through that starting soon screen. Appreciate you guys all being here so early. Thank you, T, Nia, Boom, Blade. Appreciate y'all popping in. Today we're just gonna be discussing some gaming news, some mental health, and then playing some Tekken 8 because I really wanted to try out the new character. He's been a lot of fun, been enjoying playing him behind the scenes, learning how he works. Really complicated though once you get into the stances and other things. But yeah, I hope you guys all having a wonderful Monday. Hope you guys are going to be enjoying your Christmas this Wednesday if you guys got the day off or taking some time to spend it with your family, or the holidays aren't so good for you. I hope that you get the time alone that you may need. And today is going to be all about appreciating the moment instead of spending time wishing you were somewhere else. That's going to be generally the subject of today. But with that all being said, let's get into this gaming news. Starting on a kind of mixed note here. So Ubisoft and all Ubisoft things right now is they thought it was a good idea to quietly release a new Web3 game featuring Rayman and NFTs. And this is based on a Netflix animated spinoff. Why they did this, I don't know, especially at such a critical time. But Ubisoft has quietly released a new game based on its Captain Laserhawk animated series, which features beloved mascot Rayman and NFTs. Captain Laserhawk, the game as spotted by Games Files Stephen Totilo, is a PC top-down multiplayer shooter that uses cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. Though it's technically in early access, Totilo described it as the most basic top-down shooter imaginable. Players require an NFT Ninja Warrior ID card to play, which itself requires a crypto wallet to purchase, and an NFT costs $25.63. Now, Captain Laserhawk, a Blood Dragon remix, was created by Ubisoft for Netflix and then released last year. It's based on a Far Cry 3 spin-off, Blood Dragon, and features multiple characters from across Ubisoft games, including Rayman. And according to the FAQ for this game is based on the series.
Deep says there is a moment above all that I appreciate more than anything. It was 3 Thursdays ago. 'Twas a cold dark night and we heated the room with nothing but our bodies. But the exact moment I'm recalling is when I felt the pulsating of your tip in me. Your cock snot dripping on the sheets. Made. My/year. By the way. My head is sore as fuck. Glad the desk survived.
Yo, I'm sorry. It's not that's a little out of pocket. that's a little out of pocket. That one. Is that a zombie emo? That's funny. Very out of pocket. Yeah, you know, Jay. No, normally this is all on brand. That one. Just give him 5 minutes. If it goes to 10, we'll just give him 5 real quick. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just a slap on the wrist. Just a slap on the wrist. We'll bring you right back, Jay. This just a slap on the wrist. I got to. We're gonna bring you right back, bro. We're gonna bring you right back. I'll even set a timer. I'll bring you right back. Oh my god. We gonna bring you right back. Yo, yo. I almost messed up and changed scenes on accident. I mean, he has such a way with words. He has such a way with words. that threw off everything. We're gonna bring him back. I just need some time. To get through this article. Jesus. All right. It was dessert. Oh my god. Get Out Jay is crazy. But yeah, according to the FAQ for this game based on the series, it's a transmedia gaming adventure where the community drives the narrative through innovative governance. It continues Eden Online as a layer which gives power to the community when it comes to decision making for the game updates each season. Eligibility to play the game in early access will be reflected by ownership of a citizen ID card. And Eden Online has a limited capacity of 10,000 seats for citizenship. And once the ID has been purchased, which Totilo stated is a convoluted process, it's customized with a cartoon headshot and further details to make it unique. Then, as a medium post on a game reads, your Ninja Warrior NFT is dynamic, meaning it evolves by capturing your in-game accomplishments, growing uniqueness and value, and showcasing your dedication and skill. You can sell your ID as an NFT, though it's unclear if anyone would wish to. And Rayman, meanwhile, features as an announcer of the game's death matches. Yeah, I'm pretty sure no one was looking forward to this and was hoping they were done after the last time they attempted to do this. Let me bring our boy Jay back and remod him, because every time you time out a mod, they lose their mod status. There we go. There we go. Our boy's back. But Jesus. Went from 65 to 90. That's funny. But in other news, we have Star Citizen here. I don't know if anybody's been keeping up with this game as much as I have behind the scenes, but if you haven't, it's supposed to be a large-scale space MMO where you could go and do different things. Like, there's some people who have their own medic company, like inside the game's universe. It's not like an official thing, it's player ran. And what they'll do is they kind of run it how I think it is the medical group in Cyberpunk. I forgot what their exact name is, but they kind of run it similar to that. You send out an emergency beacon, a player and a squad of people will come to you to try and help you. They'll like max tech. Yeah, thank you, Morty. They'll come in, they'll get your beacon, they'll fly to you. If you're in the middle of a gunfight, it doesn't matter if you're about to die, it doesn't matter if you have died, as long as you can be resuscitated, they'll bring you aboard their ship, save you, bring you back, take you wherever you want to go, and drop you off. I'm bringing sexy back is crazy. But yeah, they'll do stuff like that. And it's all player ran, because some people, what they'll do is the reason why they come in so heavy is because some people will use those medical beacons to kind of like act like they need help and start robbing their medics, which is a lot. Like, you can get your own ships in here. There are people who are space pirates, so like they'll come in, you'll land on the planet, they'll blow up your ship, they'll rob you, stuff like that. It's all pretty crazy. I've seen people get their ship stolen. I've seen people go to sleep inside their ship, another person will drag them out and throw them out into space. It gets pretty crazy. But they're 11 years and $750 million into the game. This game is not fully released yet, by the way. And they just now have a new star system and MMO scale server sizes. And version 4.0 brings big changes, but it still feels like there's a long way to go. 12 years on from its initial announcement, work on Star Citizen shows no signs of slowing down. Not that it was exactly going light speed in the first place. Developer Cloud Imperium Games has launched an alpha. Yeah, this game is still an alpha for version 4.0 of Star Citizen, which is a pretty big deal. For context, version 3.0 of Star Citizen came out back in 2017. So this theoretically represents quite a big jump for the game. The update introduces the new Pyro star system, which is made up of 6 planets, 6 moons, and countless outposts and bases. This is the same game where you can fly to a planet, actually go into orbit and land. There's no loading screen in between the two. You actually fly to the planet you want to go to and land on a planet just by flying into it. Now, the update introduces the new Pyro star system, which is made up of 6 planets, 6 moons, countless outposts and bases, like we said before. And maybe the highlight of the update, however, is that the game now uses server meshing, which means that the maximum number of players supported per server shot up from 100 to 500. That effectively bumps up the player count on each server to MMO scale, where before it was just massively online scale. The amount of changes in the update also means that all servers are getting reset and wiped, with everyone starting it fresh with the extra 20,000 AUC of in-game currency, while of course getting to keep their hangars of absurdly pricey IRL money ships. Sounds like No Man's Sky. Is that what we're talking about here? Kind of similar. So like, for instance, whereas No Man's Sky released in a poor state after promising so many different things and is now a great game and has completely like become the game it promised to people all those years ago, I think this game is something that promised people something even above that. They received countless amounts of money. They have like some celebrities in it and a few things going on for it. The thing is, there's so much you can do and there's so much that you can't do at the same time. The game, for being in development for more than 12 years, you would think has like come a lot farther than what it does. And don't get me wrong, there is a lot to do. It's just the amount of stuff they ask you for in game. Like, there are ships that can cost thousands of dollars in this game. There's a secret store where you have to spend a certain amount of your IRL money to unlock and then spend more money into, and then there's a store above that, which kind of makes me worry about its business practices and things like that in the long run. Yeah, a store that opens up for people who spend more money to spend more money, and then another store for people who spend even more money. Then it's it could be a lot. Like, it's really weird. It's really weird, some of these choices, right? Granted that this game has multiple star systems, you have different areas you can go to and different planets you can fly to. There is a bounty system, there is a wanted system, there are cops in the game, there are actual bounties placed on other players that you can go and get and collect yourself, as well as having it put on you and kind of like start your whole pirate crew and stuff like that if you really wanted to do something like that. It's just, the game is unfinished. And for how much money they've gotten and how many people are in there and like constantly giving them money day in and day out, you would think it'd be a lot farther in its development. I'm not gonna say it's a bad game, but it asks for a little too much at times. Yeah, microtransactions are microtransactions. But yeah, so they say from lacking governance from any central authority, you'll want to equip yourself well if you don't want to be at the mercy of pirate gangs and PvP leading players exploring a new system with you. And remember, with the actual increased server sizes, you're more likely to run into people. Over on Reddit, the community has been offering its thoughts following their early forays into 4.0. And like, this is the same game where you can do actual in-game missions. Like, you can go through and hunt NPCs with other groups of NPCs, which is actually cool to earn money. And you can actually go in and start, what's the word for it? Mining like different ships and stuff that are just out there in the wild and bringing it back for some like scrap and money and things of that nature. So there's actual stuff to do in the game and actual time to be spent. It's just that part of the game rubs me the wrong way. But over on Reddit, the community has been offering its thoughts as well as their early forays into 4.0, as some players are delighted with how far the game has come in terms of stable performance, though it does seem like the bar for good performance on Star Citizen is a tad skewed. Here's what one commentator said. Over probably 20 hours of playtime in 4.0, I had maybe a few station falls. This means falling through the map. One snub despawn, losing like one of their actual, like, I think small ships or pieces of equipment. Maybe 3 to 5 out of 20 missions fail. Had a Moby Glass map break maybe 2 to 3 times. Had a couple of localized server errors here and there. And most commonly had QT be kind of finicky. Mostly everything tended to get fixed quick with a quick trip to the main menu and back end. Overall, way better than what I experienced in 3.24. So these are all typically game breaking bugs, or like bugs that would really mess you up if you're in the middle of something. Like, let's say you're doing a mission and all of a sudden you can't complete the mission, stuff like that. Which is obviously why the writer of the article says that performance may be a bit skewed here compared to other games. So is that supposed to be good? Really? Because for a game that's been in development for over a decade, has been playable in early access since 2017, and is working with a $750 million crowdfunded budget. That's right, $750 million crowdfunded budget. Let me just get that in closer in case anybody needs to see it. It doesn't sound great, but there does seem to be a lot of goodwill in the community towards the game, especially with the 4.0 update. But whenever I see gameplay of Star Citizen, I struggle to see where that eye-watering amount of money is going. Take this below clip of one player who was moved to tears when they first set foot on Bloom, one of the new planets. By being haughty, does it look like a procedurally generated landscape of undulating hills and no notable geological landmarks in sight? And the grass clips to the bottom of the ship. Oh man. Let's see. So in case you guys are curious at all, like, this is what it can look like. Like, you're coming out of your ship, and yes, you actually go through and walk into your ship, set foot in the planet, and you can come out of your ship to views like these. This is one of the new random planets that they landed on. And while there's like not really much going on here, I guess this person was moved to tears mainly because it's a really immersive experience. Though that being said, I can't say that there's like really too much to do. It kind of looks like a tech demo almost. But theoretically, if you want to just come to a planet, hide out, and walk around, like if you're being chased by somebody, you could actually set up a base on a different planet like this. And then this is what this person did. But yeah, for 750 million, I would definitely expect a lot more. But they say it's great that there are people out there enjoying Star Citizen, and this update certainly seems like a step towards that elusive 1.0, which is not far off. Yeah, keep in mind, this is not version 1.0 of the game. This is not. It's been in development for more than 10 years, and this game hasn't released until 1.0 state yet. And somebody says, according to CEO Chris Roberts, I just struggle to see how it can possibly match the expectations that its silver-tongued bosses and astronomical budget have set for it. So in case you guys didn't know what Star Citizen is, that's kind of what it is. It's a very immersive space sim. Supposed to be like answering every single concern about most space games, planets to land on, a bounty system, being able to pirate and do a bunch of different jobs and things of that nature, interact with NPCs. And for a game with $750 million, I think most people be expecting more, but what they've been getting, I think they're okay with, supposedly. But moving on. Tango Gameworks, if you guys don't know, developers behind Hi-Fi Rush, Evil Within 1 and 2, and they're looking to make a Hi-Fi Rush 2. But speaking of Hi-Fi Rush 2, they're actually wanting to take some time before committing to making that Hi-Fi Rush sequel, since the first one was so good. So they say, you know, a game is loved when it attracts an influx of positive review bombing in the case of its developer studio getting shut down. Hi-Fi Rush maker Tango Gameworks was canned by Microsoft in May of 2024, which sent shockwaves across the industry. No more than a couple months later, Kraft, an incorporated South Korean gaming giant, revived the studio, and while also collecting rights to the title's license. Now, Tango boss Colin Mack is positively considering what to do next with the Hi-Fi Rush IP. Speaking to IGN in an interview, both the studio head and game director John Johannes opened up about the current plans, and they elaborated on their love for the franchise and how they have plans for its future. They go on to say that we are considering a sequel positively. We are not yet at the stage where we can say specifically this is what we're going to do. Many of our staff here have a lot of love for Hi-Fi Rush, so we feel like we have a lot of options. And we're currently at the stage of considering various opportunities. And while project manager Kazuaki Igashira affirms the development that staff have a strong attachment to Hi-Fi Rush, and not only the game but also the characters in the world are beloved by us. It's also important to keep trying new things so you don't run out of creativity as a game maker. And they go on to say that Hi-Fi Rush became popular as a new IP, but if Hi-Fi Rush were to stay the same forever, it will eventually become outdated. I think Tango Gameworks is about taking on new challenges, and I hope to continue working in a way that puts developers at the center without losing their passion. Which is nice, and it just goes on without saying, honestly, I never realized rhythm action could be this fun. And thanks to the game, I've been able to try out more titles in the genre, including the smash hit Beat Slayer. Hi-Fi Rush is easily one of Tango's best works, and I'd suppose me and about 2 million other people at least would agree. So that's dope. It's nice to know that they're taking some time to actually make sure that they're doing the right things with the new IP, making sure that they're actively working on it is something that they want to do, that they can do different things with it. I got nothing but respect for the studio for that. It's just crazy that Microsoft let them go after making the Evil Within 1 and 2 and then showing range with Hi-Fi Rush and other games that they did as well. But speaking of sequels and unfortunate decisions, EA really is not that interested in making more Dead Space games. You would think, especially since after the new remake they did so well, that they would be something they'd be interested in revisiting, especially since EA loves money so much, but apparently not. Now that if we want to give them our money, they have to take it. But last year's remake of Dead Space proved a critical hit, reviving the beloved space horror series after it had been left fallow for 10 years. Or did they mean hollow? I don't know. But despite being January's 2023's second best-selling game behind Modern Warfare 2, this seemingly wasn't enough success to satisfy EA, and it was reported in April of this year that the studio had shelved the remake of Dead Space 2. Though EA then denied that one had ever been in the works, we've now found out that an attempt by the original creators to pitch Dead Space 4 earlier this year was immediately rejected by EA. In a recent interview, well, as of 3 weeks ago, 3 members of the original Dead Space team, Glenn Schofield, Christopher Stone, and Brett Robbins, spoke to YouTuber Dan Allen about the franchise, during which it was revealed earlier this year the trio wanted to pitch a 4th entry in a space-based scare-em-up to IP owners EA, but it seems that there wasn't even room to try. As AAA games reach budgets of hundreds of millions, sales requirements are becoming close to impossible for all but the biggest name franchises. Dead Space, while once well-known and well-regarded, had been left untouched for a decade before the remake, and clearly didn't perform to EA's expectations last year. As such, any hopes that internal studio EA Motive will continue to remake the series went out the window. But what if the game's original executive producer, creative director, and animation director all rocked up and said they had the best ideas for making a new one? We're not interested right now. We appreciate it, blah, 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 Schofield said of EA's response. All 3 looking dejected, they made clear how hopeless it was proven to be. We respected their opinion, continued Schofield, with resigned acceptance. They know their numbers and what they have to ship. The industry is in a weird place right now, interjected Christopher Stone. People are really hesitant to take chances on things. But both Stone and Schofield made it clear how much they want to make a Dead Space 4. We got some ideas, and he immediately came to life in a moment. If anybody wants a link to this, let me know. These are the 3 people who worked on the game here. But original creative director Brett Robbins did admittedly sit very quietly throughout this part of the discussion. His development studio, Ascendant Studios, has had its own rough time with EA and sales most recently. As 2023's 100 million Fallout Immortals with Avium saw half the studio laid off, and then the remaining company reportedly furloughed before merging forces with Dan Houser's Absurd Ventures from an unannounced project in September. He's clearly very busy and likely not about to jump ship, even if EA had bidden. Dead Space creator Glenn Schofield went on to co-found Sledgehammer Games and develop many Call of Duty entries before forming Striking Distance in 2019, which released another game that failed to meet sales expectations, which was the Callisto Protocol. Since then, Schofield appears to have been working freelance. And Stone joined Void Interactive a few months back, the team which released last year's Ready or Not. And Kotaku described it as effective enough to disturb, but too shallow not to descend in a farce, or worse, Blue Lives Matter cosplay with fastest overtones and alt-right dog whistles. I mean, I like Ready or Not. I really enjoyed the game. But he is, however, working on a team on a new project. Okay. And Dead Space, meanwhile, is exercising nominative determinism. It doesn't seem likely we'll see any more games in the franchise for a good while, unless, of course, it's people making excellent remakes, and the ongoing story of didn't meet sales expectations looks likely to spread into 2025. It's just unfortunate about how big the gaming industry has gotten, how unstable it is, that people who want to do these passion projects can't, or people who want to take these creative risks can't, unless you're an indie studio, unless it's a very small project. And that if a remake or if a side project doesn't meet sales expectations, then all of a sudden you can't do something that you really want to do. Because how often do 3 directors or 3 people who like worked on a classic IP come back all together from all different like spaces in the industry and say we want to do a new one together? This almost never happens in the modern gaming era. And you have 3 people who are ready and willing to give their time and effort to this project, and they're just being told no. It sucks, man. But man, speaking of new games in the industry, this I found interesting. I don't know if you guys like data and stuff like this as much as I do, but only 15% of all Steam users' time was spent playing games that were released in 2024. And this is coming from Steam's end of the year review of what we play and how we play, which makes for some interesting reading. The Steam end of the year review always throws up some interesting numbers, and with 2024 stats now out, it prompts some interesting reflections on how we game both individually and en masse. What's up, Hybrid? Hope you're doing well. On a personal level, it turns out I've played about 50% fewer games on Steam than last year. They go on to say they blame Game Pass emulation, overpriced but utterly captivating Nintendo 3DS. While turn-based stealth and detective games made up a big part of their 2024 jam. But the really interesting stuff here is on a macro scale, as it shows that Steam users spent just 15% of their total playing time in games that launched in 2024. 47% of the total playing time on Steam was spent playing games released in the last 1 to 7 years, which I guess goes into the argument that most people don't play new games that come out just because they spend so many times playing games that are a lot older. But while a sizable 37% of the time was spent on games that have been out for 8 years or more. Yeah. So what do we make of all this? Are people just not buying new games anymore? No, that's probably not the case. In fact, that 15% is a significant increase over the 9% of playtime spent in 2023 on new games released that year, though it's down on the 17% of the time folks spent many new games in 2022. So 2024 has actually seen a bit of a bounce back from last year, possibly driven by the popularity of new online games like Helldivers 2, Delta Force, and supposedly the free-to-play super sensation that is Banana. But on the single-player front, Simian action-adventure Black Myth Wukong has led the charge with some eye-watering concurrent player numbers on the Steam charts. The current state of live service games may play its part in why the time spent in new games numbers aren't higher. Service games make up the vast majority of Steam's most played charts, with long-established titles like Counter-Strike, Dota, PUBG ruling the roost for years. Meanwhile, as Ubisoft can attest with its Skull and Bones struggles, an alarmingly upward closer of X-Defiant, it's becoming increasingly challenging and risky for a new live service game to break through into the market. While there have been some breakouts like Marvel Rivals, Path of Exile 2, for the most part, players stick religiously to the ongoing games that they already invested tons of time and money into. Another factor is that Steam has over 200,000 titles of today, dating back to decades, which dwarfs the 18,000 or so released in 2024. Playing games on Steam is effectively playing games on PC, which covers everyone from old timers revisiting to their favorite CRPGs from the 90s to all the hundreds of holdouts who maintain that Civilization 4 is the best one. With all that in mind, that 15% of playing time on games released in 2024 sounds about right, even pretty impressive. Yeah, I would say there's still people playing tons of things like Fortnite, Call of Duty, PUBG. It's just different games that have come out at different times. Like Marvel Rivals and Path of Exile 2, I do agree here, like breakouts. Helldivers 2, same thing there. But most of these are either sequels from IPs that have been around for quite some time already, or brand new things that already have audiences somewhere else. Like Marvel Rivals is gonna do well regardless in these first couple of weeks, and it's only gonna get bigger. I don't know if you guys have heard, for those who still play, but one of the new characters is gonna be Ultron, a flying support. So that Iron Man who's constantly lasering people in their backs and flying around, and for some reason no one else on the team is looking up to stop him, will finally have an answer to him. Probably gonna become the main for a lot of people because he can actually stop flying characters. But that's interesting. I thought that bit of data you guys might like. Another news, Sega is looking to start its own Netflix-like subscription service. I guess with all the new games coming out, new IPs or remakes that they're doing, they're looking to do something different here, especially since they have such a big backlog and catalog of games. So let's go on to see what they're cooking up here. While multiple subscription services are already available for video games, Sega might be following suit at some point in the future. This is based on what Sega president Shuji Utsumi said in a recent interview, where the executive heavily hinted at how the company's plans involve streaming. Sega is evaluating streaming service opportunities, obviously. And speaking to the BBC, Utsumi mentioned that subscription products were very interesting and how the company was evaluating some opportunities. But not only that, the company boss even said that they were thinking something and discussing something, though they cannot disclose anything right now. While this doesn't guarantee we'll see Sega's streaming service, it does confirm that the company is at very least discussing its possibility. Even if Sega starts such a service, there's no guarantee it'll succeed. Several video game companies already offer such a service, such as Microsoft's Xbox Game Pass, Sony's multi-tier PlayStation Plus, and EA and Ubisoft offering similar services. But even if starting a subscription-based service makes financial sense for Sega, will gamers be willing to shell out for another gaming subscription service? Maybe for hardcore Sega fans it would, since there's a huge fan base for Sonic the Hedgehog franchise and fans of Atlus's games as well. And another thing to consider is that with some of Sega's games available on other subscription services, with the company launching their own, meaning the games will be pulled from those other services, there are a lot of questions about it if it were to be announced. Let's see here. In that same chat, Utsumi mentioned how he thinks Sega has been focusing too much on success in Japan and how it needs to be more aggressive to reestablish itself globally. I guess this is why we're getting so many remakes, like Jet Set Radio is getting a remake, Crazy Taxi is getting a remake. We're getting some new Sonic games. We're getting a new Virtual Fighter after all these years. Another Virtual Fighter update, which comes out in January, which that's going to be its own new game. So I could definitely see them like trying to do this for real. But he goes on to say, I want to make Sega really shiny again, and adds that Sega has somehow been losing confidence. The company boss thinks that they have been too concerned about controlling costs, and now he wants to bring a rock and roll mentality to gaming. Part of his mindset now is to be more offensive rather than defensive when it comes to game development. And if that plan comes to fruition, Sega fans are in for a treat. This year alone, the company has released RPG mega hit Metaphor Refantasio, a new Sonic game in Sonic X Shadow Generations, and a new action RPG Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. I still gotta play that. The first one was great. All three major releases have been met with critical successes, and Metaphor Refantasio even considered not just for Best RPG of the Year by many publications, but even as the Game of the Year nominee. Outside of games, Sega is also thriving with the third Sonic the Hedgehog movie outpacing Disney's Mufasa in the box office this week, with a fourth movie planned for release in 2027. It's kind of crazy how quickly that fourth movie is coming. I thought they were done after 3. But hey, here goes, right? Based on Utsumi's statements, Sega's massive resurgence is just starting. I think this would be really great for them though, because we've been seeing hit after hit with Sega, and I know a lot of people really love this publisher, this developer. Like Sega, like I used to like have some of their actual consoles growing up, and I'm pretty sure everybody's like either, you know, you can't get away from Sonic, so that'll be interesting. But our last 3 bits of news here is just gonna be fighting game news. Let me pull that up for you guys. Let me pause this so the audio isn't in your guys' ears. Fatal Fury series City of the Wolves. The series as a whole has returned with the first new entry in 26 years. If you guys don't know, this is a sequel to Garu Mark of the Rules, or Garu. I don't know how you fully pronounce it, but I think it's Garo. This is a sequel to that game. This is why it's called City of the Wolves, because the first one was called Mark of the Wolves. If you guys don't know, this is a series Terry Bogard comes from, Rock Howard, Geese Howard, all the characters like that. not straight up King of Fighters, because King of Fighters is a mix of Fatal Fury and Art of Fighting, which are two SNK properties that have come together in one big fighting game IP. So that's why one of the most reasons why people say it comes from like King of Fighters. In case you guys are wondering, a little bit of lore there, but going on. The Fatal Fury series from SNK began back in 1991. I wasn't even born yet, as part of the fighting game boom that dominated arcades across the world. And its popularity led to the series releasing several games throughout the 90s. In the years since, those classic games have been ported to consoles, but there hasn't been a new entry in the series since 1999, 2 years after I was born. Until now, that is. The series is returning with Fatal Fury City of the Wolves in 2025, ending a drought of 26 years without a new title. It will feature the return of characters from past games, most notably series star Terry Bogard, the original Street Fighter character. Before Ryu, he was originally supposed to be the first Street Fighter character. And his protege, Walk Howard. Other fan favorites like Mai Shirinu and Billy Kane will also be included and get updated designs, this being Mai's. Said, now why you gotta do that? I wasn't even born yet. That's some side-eye level shit just went in there. My bad. I'll keep the ages comments to myself, Rage. By the way, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Jesus, man. It's that outrunning the circle of time. Undecided fate is a real adventure. Pure hearts and man, look. Gotta give me some nostalgia here, Hybrid. City of the Wolves will act as a continuation of the previous game in the series, Garou Mark of the Wolves. The TOP system, now called the SPG system, makes a return. It allows you to pick a section of your health bar. So if you guys aren't sure about that, you'll either put your SPG gauge at the start, middle, or end of your health bar. And when your health is in that range, your SPG will activate. So it's kind of like a meter within your health bar, where if you're someone who likes to start off games super aggressively, you can have it at the start and just empty the meter entirely and just go right from there. Or at the middle, where you kind of like want to take that more balanced approach between, you don't know if you want to be more offensive or defensive, but giving yourself some time to figure it out. And at the end, where you're like, this is all I got left. This is all I got left in me. This is all I can do. But when your SPG is active, you'll regenerate health, have boosted attack power, and your power gauge will fill faster. Your rev meter will also fill slower, and you can perform rev blows. And those last 2 points are part of an important new mechanic in City of the Wolves called the rev system. Rev blows blend together offensive and defensive, allowing you to strike hard while also shrugging off enemy attacks. And you can combo into these rev arts, which can also be used after a special move to perform a stronger version of said move. You guys will know games like King of Fighters and SNK games had these different mechanics where you could actually go from one super to another super to even stronger super, which is why you have like Terry Bogard and Street Fighter 6 just emptying the entire meter, and why Maya's going to be doing the same thing. A lot of these actual mechanics, including meter and like certain things, actually come from SNK as a whole. Like, they were very big pioneers in the fighting game space, but that's a whole nother conversation for a different day. But Rev Guard is a unique type of block that creates more space between you and your opponent rather than a regular block, and also eliminates chip damage special attacks. This is how the game looks, by the way. Like, this game is gorgeous. It looks really good. Like, these are like comic book style like graphics, like shell shading. Like, I love this art style so much because it's so vibrant, and this is like an art style that has stood the test of time. No matter what, I can go to a cell shaded game from like 10 years ago and I'll still be like, this looks good. It's just so good. This is why art direction and art style matter to me more so than graphical fidelity. But all these actions build up the rev meter in the bottom left hand corner of the screen, that being this little gauge you guys see here. And once the meter is full, you'll become overheated. While in this state, you won't be able to use rev actions anymore. Your guard gauge will decrease whenever you block attacks. If the gauge runs out, your guard will be crushed and you'll take longer to recover from being hit. Basically, you're getting punched in the face with no consequences. Your rev meter slowly reduces as time passes, as well as when you walk or dash towards your enemy, land an attack, or successfully use just defense or hyper defense. And the former happens when you block an attack at exactly the right moment, while the latter happens when you do a forward input at exactly the right moment of a multi-hit attack. So if anybody's ever played Street Fighter Third Strike or has ever experienced parrying in a fighting game, this is kind of like what it can look like. Big circle that pops up here, big shield that pops up here. It's a nice satisfying sound. Really getting that graphical feedback. I like it when games do this. It's like you're getting rewarded for making the right decision, taking a risk. But this rev system adds a strategic layer to each fight, since you can't simply use more powerful rev actions over and over. You need to keep an eye on your rev meter and balance aggressive offense with old-time defense to avoid overheating. So you can't just go ham the whole game and just go full-on offense. You actually have to manage your meter. and you can't just sit here and do nothing the whole time, because if you just let yourself get beat on, the gauge will fill up too. So you gotta actually pace how you're gonna do things, right? But this is also important. This is a lot of fighting games have been trying their best to become more accessible for more people. A lot of newcomers and a lot of people I hear constantly say how hard fighting games can be and how it can be difficult to learn so many different moves, and they think they have to play for hours and hours just to get into the games. It really hasn't been the case, and it's only getting easier to hop in now. So a lot of these fighting games that are coming out are trying to make these games easier and easier, while also still keeping that skill ceiling high for people who want to put the time in. You're seeing that for the first time in the series with 2 different control schemes that will determine button inputs needed to execute each of these moves, known as arcade style and smart style. If you heard it in Street Fighter, think about your classic and modern. If you have Tekken, your regular and then special style. Killer Instinct auto combos, Dragon Ball Fighters auto combo, you know, stuff like that. But they're designed to provide options for players experienced with the series as well as newcomers diving in for the first time. And if you're excited to dive into Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, it's available to pre-order and wishlist now ahead of its release of April 24th, 2025 on PC, PS4 and 5, Xbox Series S and X. Pre-order bonuses include Terry's classic costume from Fatal Fury 2 and early access to the game on April 21st, 3 days before release. And the base price of $59.99 also includes the Season 1 Pass and 5 DLC characters. So when you buy the game at $60, you'll actually get the Season Pass and all the DLC characters that immediately come in that first season. And we already know now too, those characters will be Ken and Chun-Li from Street Fighter, the first non-SNK collab characters ever featured in the Fatal Fury game. This marks the continuation of a collaboration between the two franchises after Terry and Mai were featured in Street Fighter 6. And they're going to say this where you can pre-order. They are definitely cooking. People say fighting games too hard, but currently be top 500 in Fortnite. I be telling people, I'll be like, if you can build a whole house in Fortnite, you can play a fighting game. I've been watching people play League and just seeing like all the different keyboard combinations and inputs they do, and I was like, you can play a fighting game. Speaking of that, there's a lot of fighting game players playing Marvel Rivals. I remember I talked to a few people, like Marvel Rivals has combos in it. Marvel Rivals, a shooter, has combos in it. I was like, if you can do combos in a shooter, you can do combos in a fighting game. Now, not everybody likes a fighting game and not everybody has to play it, and you know, I completely respect that. But for the people who say it's too hard or I can't get into it, I understand if you say I can't get into it, but if you say it's too hard and that's why you can't get into it, man, you just need somebody to come in and show you a few things. A couple of YouTube tutorials, maybe, like, you know, if people, like, I've seen people who've never touched a fighting game before hop into Street Fighter, use modern controls, and be fine. I've seen it to where people needed to figure out how a character works, so what a pro player will do sometimes, they'll use that modern control scheme to see what a new character's combos look like, figure out the classic inputs and do it that way. So it can be a great way to reverse engineer a character and see like what makes them good, what makes them bad, like what does the game think. Or it's like fighting the AI who's on a super difficult difficulty to see how good the character is. It's like stuff like that, but that's a whole nother thing entirely. I just want more people to be able to play fighting games, be able to try them, which is why whenever like somebody's like, I want to get into fighting games, but it's too hard, I'll never be the type of person to be like, oh, you can't play a fighting game. But like, I'm not gonna try and humiliate a person and be like, oh, it's not that difficult or you suck or anything. Like, I'm the type of person where it's like, if I teach you, and by the way, me teaching someone in a fighting game isn't me beating on them. I know a lot of people are accustomed to that. I don't know why people do that, but somebody would be like, yeah, I'll teach you, and they'll just beat on you and be like, what we learned. Like, no. Most of the time I teach people like a combo, like a few, like a good move or two good moves, because at the level you're playing at, like when you first hop into a fighting game for the first time, there are so many people who just play and have no idea what they're doing and don't care, which is fine. That's perfectly okay. But that's one of the best times to hop in, because like, especially when a fighting game comes out for the first time, when nobody knows what they're doing, the characters haven't been figured out. And even if you don't, there's still going to be people, if the game is popular enough, who are still newer. Like Tekken 8 still has strings of new players coming in because Clive just recently came out. Street Fighter 6, because Mai's gonna be coming out, Elena, like they still have new things coming. Like, if you're ever wondering about what the best time to hop into a fighting game is, like in case anybody in the chat's wondering, it's when the game first comes out. It's that first DLC character, because a lot of new people, not a lot of new people are gonna be coming in, and bonus points if it's a guest character, because that's gonna cause like a small explosion of popularity as well. And I think there's one more, typically at the end of a season 2, during the holidays, because there'll be a lot of people coming in and grabbing a fighting game because it'll be on sale and all the DLC will be out. So then a lot of new people who never tried it before might be picking it up because it's dirt cheap. And they're like, you know, I want to grab it. First time it goes on sale. There you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Rage. Thank you. And this isn't a slight against anybody who's found it difficult to pop into fighting games, or who's just like, I don't want to play them. Like, this is all perfectly fine. I'm specifically talking about people who want to play a fighting game and psych themselves out because they overthink it and they think it's too hard and they get intimidated. I like helping people like that, because you're stopping yourself from enjoying something you could possibly fall in love with. I used to be similar. I used to be the same way. I used to be like, man, fighting games, I try so hard to play them, but I didn't really know exactly how to apply myself into them. Not necessarily saying you have to, but I was overthinking it. It's a lot more simple than what you might think. Yes, these games can get very complicated and very deep and in-depth, but these games are only as deep as you want them to be. If you want to just hop in, press buttons, and have a good time, you can. But if your fun is based on winning, your path is going to look a little different. Next out here just offering to hold you some. in a way, like I've helped a few people learn fighting games and they actually had more positive experiences. Like Nia and I made a guide together of how to play Tekken 8. Was it the absolutely best thing we made? I'd say we could have done a little better with organization standpoints, but it was all mainly done in a moment during a live stream because we wanted to feel very natural and organic. And I wanted people to be able to like try things in the moment. But I know a lot of people say they want to get into fighting games. I'm like, I'm here if you guys want to try one. When this game drops, I will be there. 2D, 3D, 2.5D, with like games like Guilty Gear or Fighters. I can't say I'll be the best at them, but if I'm learning, we can learn together. This is a returning character, by the way, if I remember correctly. Can't remember for sure though. He might be new. Let me double check. Oh my god. His fighting style looks really interesting. Oh my god. Sometimes you gotta pop out and hold niggas. It's crazy. This game is gonna be so good, man. Alright, so he's a returning character. But his real name is unknown, supposedly. That's really cool. This game looks so good. And speaking of more fighting game news and people hopping in, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, if you guys don't know, just had their Beyond mod drop, which was helmed by the most popular fighting game YouTuber ever, Maximilian Dude. He spent $30,000 of his own money to get this project off the ground and running. Paid people who worked on it, like all the help. They redesigned a lot of the characters, transferred it from the art style where it currently had to make it look more like the art style from Marvel vs. Capcom 3. They added new moves, new costumes, new music, and just so much to the game. And now the player base has had a 2,000% increase because of all the work that went into this. So Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite was effectively left behind by the developers and players years ago. But right now things are looking perhaps more like the Field of Dreams of the game. But the release of anticipated Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and Beyond mod project yesterday, the modern black sheep of the crossover fighting game family is seeing a pretty massive surge of people jumping into MVCI. Ever since February 2018, Infinite never averaged more than 50 players in a PC version of the game anytime. You can count the amount of times it reached over 100 simultaneous users on one hand. Probably like things like Evo Weekend and any like fighting game major, stuff like that. But thanks to the Beyond Mods project's launch, MVCI is currently surpassing numbers that haven't been seen since a month after the game's release, all the way back in October 2017, over 7 years ago. I'm getting a little excited here. In fact, they're even higher. According to Steam Charts' data, Marvel Infinite peaked at over 1,202 players in that October on PC. Last night, however, MVCI has reached 1,270 players, or maybe even as high as 1,322 if you go by SteamDB's charts for the game. Either way, it's an increase of over 2,167% from the average of the previous month, which we've almost never seen for a fighting game before, and especially due to a mod. And those are just the concurrent numbers, so the total number of players over the past day have likely been in the thousands. The only times we've typically witnessed rather absurd percentage jumps like this came with some previous fighters with updated rollback netcode in recent years. Guilty Gear XX Ascent Core Plus R, or Guilty Gear Plus R as most people call it, reached a new high peak back in 2020 that was technically a 18,103% increase since it went from an average of 12 players to hitting 2,330. Blaze Blue Central Fiction also shot up just under 2,000% when they got rolled back too. Although Marvel Infinite's 1,270 players is of course much lower than the modern titles like Street Fighter 6's crazy 14,000 average over the past month, and Tekken 8 hitting over just 10,000 in the past 24 hours. It is actually fairly close to Mortal Kombat 1's current average of 1,505 users, so take that as you will. Yeah, Mortal Kombat ain't doing so hot. And while it may not be beating those top dogs, this is crazy to see that a mod release could bring an abandoned title up to the top 5 or top 10 fighting games on Steam right now. Even as the newest release in the franchise, Marvel's Capcom Fighting Collection only has a 205 peak for the past day and 100 average over the past month with a all-time high of 2019. You can blame that one on Justin Wong, the Wazzler, chasing everybody away. Let me stop. It's all the revenge for all the parry jokes everybody kept making. But the Marvel Infinite and Beyond mod received a lot more attention than your typical fan project, in large part thanks to the endeavor being headed by top fighting game streamer Maximilian Dude, which led to a lot of publicity outside of the hardcore FGC. This led to some concerns that the unofficial project could be shut down by Capcom and or Disney/Marvel from the added eyes on the situation, but luckily they were able to release the first version of Beyond mod to the wider public. So now, even if the companies do decide to step in at some point, the mod will have already been put out in the wild and in the hands of players where it will never fully disappear. The team of almost 40 talented programmers, animators, artists, musicians, and more are hopefully seeing these numbers and feeling some pride that their hard work is being enjoyed by thousands of people, and increasing Infinite's overall Steam review rating along the way too. While these mod launch numbers are certainly cool to see, it'll be more important to see what the player count will look like after a week and a month, for how many people stick around beyond the release weekend. And even if Marvel Infinite drops back down on average of 100 users at a time, however, that still means the game would have grown 3 to 5 times than what it was before the mod, and should be considered a win. Even more if it helps inspire a new rise of a new competitive MVC scene too. It'll be interesting to see if any future major updates to the Infinite Beyond mod can produce some similar jumps in player counts, though we'll have to wait and see on that. And if you want to get on the action, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is still currently on sale on Steam for 80% off for both the base and deluxe versions. But that is all our news for today. I hope you guys enjoyed that segment. I had a lot of fun talking about some bits and pieces of that. Try to keep both myself and you guys informed. But we're going to be playing some Tekken now. Let me just pause this. Oof. Let me run this ad for you guys real quick so it doesn't come in later. Oops, if it'll let me. I'm here now. I have to pop out that window again. Oh no, I actually wanted to listen to that intro, but because I pressed enter, it canceled it.
This giveaway is gonna be titled.
I hate it. All right, that's fun. How about quick actions? Oh no, it's here. Okay. So we'll change this. Ooh. It's been so long since I actually like streamed Tekken.
Select and make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select and make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one.
Let's see here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select and make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one.
Love that theme.
3, 2, 1. Select and make your first pick.
Get ready for the next battle.
I want to practice a few combos and things before we start. Oh, whoop. This character is insane. That's crazy damage. Okay. Wait, let's try that again. Okay, so we can definitely do that then. Okay, so I'm trying to see how I can get him to the wall there from this combo. That's something. Let's see what else we have here. There's some like crazy combos and stuff that you could do. Okay, so that doesn't work. Let me see here. Actually, not enough. Okay, so I just don't think we can reach the wall doing that. Wait, this man Clive is a mid-range monster. Like for other characters normally in Tekken, like you'd have to be somewhere around here to actually get some damage, or maybe like even here at the latest if you think someone's gonna dash in and stuff. But no, this man Clive is like, I'm gonna do my own thing, and he can like hit you from all the way back there. Like look how far this goes. Look, like the travel on this is crazy. This is an armored move, by the way. But he can hit you with this, and then you won't be able to punish him if he spaces this out properly. Like the only other person who's probably gonna be punished at is Clive himself. What's up, Obsolete? Just like talking to people about how insane this man Clive is. Like, look at how far this goes. And that's just one move, but he has other moves that'll go like, that can go further. Well, not further, but they go pretty far. Like this here, a lot of Clives are gonna be robbing people with that. Not to mention he has a stance mix up here. That can end in that if you don't block it. Plus he has a low off of this. which leaves him at plus 13, which means after that he can go straight into this. If he times it properly, of course. Like that. Then it goes like into a hell sweep here, I think, if you do the right input. I forgot the actual input though. I'll follow up with that. Let me see here. It's kind of crazy. There's so many different moves. Oh, okay. It can do that. Not to mention he has his dog working with him too. Then let's say you do decide to be brave and press, because you can mash on all those options. But he has an armored choice to kind of stop you with that, which is this one. And this is what you get if you get hit by it. He has so many tools. And like follow-ups to threaten you with. He can just not go to stance, but he can just do this and then do nothing. It's kind of crazy. Just really nice. I mentioned he also has this. Just nasty damage for what? He also has a jump. You're probably not gonna be seeing too many clouds use this at all, because why would you? Unless it's mid combo. Not to mention he has like perfect inputs for some of his moves, which makes him do more damage. Oh, plus 13 actually? Oh no, he's not. Wait, hold on a second. It's another short combo you could do in case you like. It's so weird. It's just like he's so flexible with certain options. You can just do combos. You can just do different things. I think what most is, I just need to see some of his punishes. Oh. Oh, whoops. Not bad. 1+2 seems good to use near the wall. Yeah. What's up, DB? Oh. I don't know which name you want me to use. But yeah, it's good to like, if you need that little bit of carry. Otherwise you could do back 2, because back 2 will do it as well. Or down forward 1-4-3. Get that extra bit of movement there too. I think those are the 3. So yeah, let me see. Oh yeah, so yeah. We could do like down forward 1-4. There's also one move I haven't been using enough. Is it down 1+2? Or is it down forward something? Yeah. Basically. 'Cause I have done something similar to that before. Like if you need to get like a splat there, if you think you got enough space to get a higher splat. Or if I'm at the wall and I do a combo. This way, Oki, and then see what they're gonna do to restand them or something. Because what is this on block? -6, so it's safe. So even if they block it, you know, you just give up your turn. I have my PS5 and just tripped into the test of remote play. Oh man, my condolences. Yeah. I just wanted to go through his moves real quick and we'll actually start playing people. I just need to see a few things just to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. 13 frame Punisher. And you can also do it while standing. Or while rising, I should say. That's interesting to that. Is that? Oh, you have to do this during heat. Oh, because that's a guard break. Yeah, and it launches if you if they're not blocking. Found that out by watching somebody else play the other day. So for instance, if you're mixing somebody up and you're like, they're really blocking, you could do that. But how plus is he after that? Plus 13, so it gives you access immediately to that. So let's say we're in heat, right? Oh wait, hold on. Didn't want to do that. There's a way to get a pickup from that, I think. I just can't remember what it is. Oh wait, let me try this. Not quite. Okay, so we're gonna figure that out later. So he has some crazy mixes in heat, it looks like. Jesus. And is that all safe? Sheesh, can I even keep track of what I'm doing there? During heat and Phoenix shift. He has a heat smash out of the Phoenix shift mix up, okay. Right. That's a 10 frame Punisher if I remember correctly, right? Yeah. I'll have to do that for info later. Oh, I did it on accident. Introducing your 70-year-old watching the Boondocks? That's funny. That's funny. As he should. As he should. Oh, that's the one I'm looking for. So, for instance, if I wanted to... No, I almost did it. Okay. Yeah, I know you meant mom. I know you meant mom. We got the same mom. That's cool under there. Bruh. The sound effects on his moves seem really nice. Alright, right? Got the sidestep right after doing that. Okay. Prominence. Oh my god! You get spiraled out. That's just so funny to me. Oh, you can just go right into it? Didn't know that. That's funny. Oh my god. I didn't even realize he's calling out their names. Alright, we did that. Oh my god. Is unblockable, which I don't think I'm ever gonna hit, but it'd be crazy. Oh yeah, as this levels up, this attack gets crazier and crazier. That little gauge underneath, in case anybody was wondering about that, if you get it all the way to level 5, this is what you can do. And that amount of damage, like people will use this as a round closer or as a game ender. 80 damage. He has different spells he can cast from this.
I have ever seen
And if he knocks you up when he does this, it's a giant laser. So if you wanted to just do an easy combo, you could just do this for 70 damage. But this is how you just go into Phoenix Shift. Because naturally, you don't have to combo into it. Oh, that looks cool. Character just has so much sauce. Could just do something like that too. This is just funny to me. I think the only thing left for his throws, right? It's kind of crazy that his dog just swings out here. And of course he has a parry, because why wouldn't he? Yeah, it's pretty much all of Clive. Let me actually hop into a game now. I think everybody's been running into Clives online. So I think it's gonna be a lot of Clive mirrors.
Choose and pick the best one. Make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select and make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one.
Get ready for the next battle.
All right. It's been so long since I actually played another person.
Get ready for the next battle.
Dragunov, okay. We're in here, Coliseum of Fate.
Get ready.
I have to remember how he plays. No, sir. Meant to do something else differently. I don't think he's played a Clive yet. He's playing really conservatively. We're both kind of like trying to remember and figure out like what each other do. Nice, he went up instead. That's gonna hurt. Okay.
Get ready. Fight. To business. Fire and flag. Severed.
Oh wow. Knew he wanted his plus frame, so I was like, let me just armor.
Get ready.
To business.
I think you know. I didn't think he was just gonna wake up and try to do something there.
Victory!
I just decided to let it rip. I had a brain fart there mid combo. I was like, oh no. I have to remember how he's played.
Get ready.
Oh, you're right. He did it again. Not letting you do that to me.
Get ready.
Ooh, get over. I just walked up and did it. I didn't think he'd let me. That was supposed to be kip up. That was supposed to be kip up, but instead I got 4. Ooh. That's gonna hurt. I might be dead here. Actually, no, I think I'm just barely alive. I have to be very careful with that shit, just let it rip. I went in the stance first. Yeah, just barely alive here. Oh man.
Get ready.
Jeez. I tried to end him there. I tried to whip punish him with the ultimate attack there.
These flames, they shall ever kill.
Jeez.
Get ready for the next battle.
I have to remember. Down back 4 here. Down back 4 and down 1. Alright, I can't low parry this, but they have to block that.
30 seconds. Smoking like a
Get ready for the next battle.
Reina, okay. Dun 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 dun. Oh, why'd I duck there? There was no reason to. Oh, can't do that. Oh, frame, not 13 frame. Headbutt. I have to remember like the frame date on that.
Feel the bass, this beat
Ooh, gotta be careful. Not launched on the pool. Oh, gave it a game, yeah. A little more patience would have won us that.
Feel the
Ooh, tried to whip finisher there. Nice. Ooh, okay. She's letting the strings rip. She didn't know? I have to knowledge check her.
Get ready.
Nice. Yeah, I figured she might armor there. No, she tried it, just randomly whipping. Oh jeez.
Victory!
Oh man. He's so cool.
Get ready.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm mashing. He's ducking. Ah, I didn't think she'd mash there. Why'd I do that? Okay.
feel the bass, this beat Feel the bass, this beat
Ooh, okay. Oh, I ducked it, but I flash ducked it. I ducked it again and again. I'm sorry, I can't keep letting you do this to me. Oh. Down one jab. Okay. So if we play a little more conservative here, I think we can win. Either that or run more offense with armor. One of the two. There is an answer here, but I think patience is the name of the game.
Get ready.
Okay. Can't punish that. Not from that distance, at least. Breaks armor. Oh, I didn't actually say anything, Sonic. Okay. Okay. I'm safe. Punish. All right. Jeez.
Victory!
Perhaps help out.
Get ready for the next battle.
Didn't do enough of this. Another move I could have used as well. Would have punished a few things.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay, Clive Mirror. Oh, we're on the Final Fantasy 16 stage too. All right, he's safe there. No way in hell he's safe there though. Okay. We both had the same idea. Okay. Oh, he's waiting to see what I'm doing. Okay. Oh wait, that's not launch punishable. I think. I just ducked there. Okay. So let me see if how to open them up here. Okay. So that's not launch punishable. Good to know. Oh, wait here. So he's only breaking 1+2. He's not breaking the other one. It's really weird when you get Clive mirrors because he's really a mid-range character. But when you go against somebody else who knows your moves too like this, kind of makes it hard to open him up. That doesn't work. Oh man. Wait here. Just run up launch? Oh no. Okay.
Get ready.
I think he's dead. Jesus.
Victory!
The amount of damage that does. Oh god. Okay, so we just gotta run our offense, I think, a little more. Can't let you keep doing that.
Get ready. Fight!
Okay.
Get ready.
Okay. I think that's it. Yeah. Oh man.
There is only one Clive Rossfield. And it is
Okay. Well, I guess let's try going in a ring.
Select and make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2.
I forgot where he was for a second.
Select and make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select and make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one.
He's really fun though. Like the amount of stuff I'm able to get away with because he's a new character and everybody's still learning is hilarious. But give it a few weeks, give it like a month. People will know how to properly deal with him. How does it not work? So I guess I gotta do the other combo.
Get ready for the next battle.
And I for hope.
I wanted to see the intro, I'm sorry.
Get ready.
Is that launch punish multiples? I have to be careful with that. Oh, right into the rage eye. Okay, okay. I ain't gonna lie, this Trunks custom is sick. Not Trunks, but this Jin custom is sick. Can't even tell it's Jin. Every Jin loves taking their plus frames.
Get ready.
I expected him to fully hit the thing. So he's finishing that string, so I need to duck it and punish. This ain't a man who's afraid to take his plus frames though. Oh. I tried to parry his rage art. Luckily the input didn't go through. Oh lord.
To business.
Yeah.
We'll save us.
All right.
Get ready for the next battle.
Man, it's so fun. I haven't been able to hit anybody on counter hit with that. Maybe I'm not using the stance enough or threatening it enough. Everybody's names have been crazy today. Though, who am I to talk, right?
So, I must face myself again. Prepare to accept the truth.
I wonder if like what kind of inner struggles Clive has going on
Get ready.
to make his dialogue sound like that. Okay. That move was really narrow. I should have tried to launch that. Oh, he just did that? What a guy. Oh, that's unlucky. Please. Does he know? No. He went straight for the armor option. Okay. So we gotta play small Tekken. I say as I get completely just obliterated in the face. Okay. I had a feeling he wanted to still do some other things. No, sir, I'm not letting you get away with that. You know who you are. That's launch punishable. Go for the low. Oh, he did that? There is an armor option there. Okay. So this is a guy who's not afraid to let the strings rip. Understandable. That was rollback. Just us just throwing fireballs in each other's chests.
Victory!
There is only one Clive Ross.
Get ready.
Oh, nice. He did the other option there. Thought he would have went low again. Oh, that doesn't track as well as I thought it did. So he's going above, so I should just take the low. Oh, that didn't combo? Nice break. Woo! Did I not get the throw break? Well, obviously I didn't get the throw break. Ooh, okay. Ooh. I can sidestep that too. That's not launch punishable. I gotta stop ducking after doing that. For some reason I duck after doing the most world's unsafe low. Full unsafe launcher. Okay, armor. Oh, you know what? Thanks for reminding me. So you can't duck that. It's a mid. Very much a mid. It does take some startup frames though, my friend. Could have killed him right there. I baited him. I was like, he's gonna want to respond back with that. I was like, I'm just gonna do it. Get it right back. Well done. I forgot about the second hit. I don't know why, I just felt like he was gonna press and it wasn't gonna be fast enough. Not nearly as wide as I thought it was. Am I willing to lose the set for this? I am. Ah, it didn't work because he had armor. Okay. We're just gonna do it. That was close.
Victory!
I really wanted the ender there. We almost killed him with it, but I didn't know it didn't hit through armor.
And it is me.
GG's. I really wanted the I forgot it starts with a Z. Is that Zinkutsen? I don't know how it's pronounced. Would have been sick to hit that in a match. I'm gonna have to combo into that. It's been fun playing people though. Like the character, once you start getting his stances in mind and like what you want to do and what he's good at, you can say that about a lot of characters, right? But oh man, it's really fun playing him. He's really flashy. Shanks? Dante.
Ready?
This is a sick Shanks cosplay. I don't think they're here. Oh, that was kind of crazy. Why did you do that? I was waiting for you. Okay. About to stepping. Does he know the duck here? Nope. Okay, so he ducks on that.
Ready?
Now. He tried to parry me. Let me not stand to parry. Oh! Counter throw? Still alive? That's safe? You know what? It's probably minus like 11. Maybe? Yeah, there's no reason for me to duck there. Whoa! I like that. Oh, he would have still hit me with the godless. He knows. I think they might have played Clive or against Clive before. There's certain things they had an instinct for. Ooh.
Victory!
Forcing to make a lot of decisions there. think this Leo has pretty good fundamentals. Pretty good awareness too.
Bist du bereit? Dann leg los.
Love the Shanks cosplay. Love the Shanks cosplay.
Get ready.
Okay. No. Oh. This is lag coming from. What's there?
Get ready.
Yep. I hit him with that. You know what? I should probably see if I can have enough frames to do the parry there. Okay, okay. I have a bad habit of doing parry after everybody else does. Should have waited. Should have waited. Whip punish. Nice whip punish. Jesus. And a connection like this is difficult. That's plus. Should have known in the press after getting hit like that, but you know. Yeah. I think they'll work on that. Oh, okay. That was an easy whip punish. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say I let the last one go. Jeez. I was like, I completely whiffed that other one. I was handed that other one.
Get ready for the next battle.
Lord. Oh, you know what? Completely forgot about that. Completely forgot about that. Sidestep right and then do it.
Get ready for the next battle.
Get ready. Let's go.
Oh wow. Hey, we just practiced on this map. And we dropped the combo. Oh, is that minus 13? He was holding low parry. Let's wait here. Ooh. He didn't low parry again though. I was like, most people are doing the 2 hits. He probably doesn't know about the 3rd one. He went for the sweep again. I thought he would. Thought I had enough frames to interrupt there. I had the right idea, just wrong timing. He's dead.
Victory!
Love the soundtrack I have going for this map.
Get ready.
Oh, he just did that? I could have waited and launch punished him. Creative combo though, I like that. Jesus. Can't launch that. Not like this. I gotta stop trying to interrupt that. Yeah, that has insane priority on it. Insane priority on it. The fact that he's also like pulling out the different monsters as he's fighting, like I really like that. What a parry. And a follow-up. Okay, okay. A throwback? Okay. So that whole operation could end it right there.
Victory!
There is only one Clive Rossfield. And it is me.
GG's to him, man.
Get ready for the next battle.
Gotta work on doing that more.
Get ready for the next battle.
The Irish Prime Minister. Okay, okay.
And so, I must face myself again. Prepare to accept the truth.
Get ready. Fight!
Oh, okay. Ah, if only I didn't do that side step beforehand. Oh, we have a masher on our hand. Whoa, what is that? I've never seen that before.
To see here is it?
Oh, that's fine.
Afraid! Spawn as one!
That's a cool rage art. Whoa. Mmm. Okay. Let's block here. Everybody knows the break 1+2. Second. Oh, it tracked. I think you have to step him left, not right. Oh, you can launch punish that up close. Okay, maybe you can. Ooh. Oh. Not launch punishable on that one.
Victory!
There is a...
Gotta have Virgil's name on this map.
And so, I must face myself again.
Get ready. Fight!
To business.
Oh my goodness. What a parry. Okay. Blend it rip. Blend the strings rip. This is store breaks. Oh, that would have hit him. That would have hit him. He would have died. I just need to move forward a little bit more. Oh, I backdashed too much. Okay, so that confirms it for sure. It's not launch punishable. You cannot launch punish that. He thinks I can't break the throw, so I have to break 1+2. Okay. We gotta take it slow. Oh no.
Here is yours.
Oof. I'm going for the throw breaks here. I'm pressing 1+2. Why am I not breaking it? Oh. Okay. The one throw to end it. Okay.
And so, I must face myself again.
Get ready.
I gotta stop trying to punish special style with that. We want that stack.
Get ready.
Figured you might do that. Okay. Okay. Woo! He's really got his heart set on throwing me here. Yeah, no, you're minus. You're minus. You would have had a better chance rage outing there. Okay. Okay, so he's letting that rip. Okay. Okay. There is a Clive meta forming when it comes to that stuff, I guess. Okay. One. Oh. He's trying to throw me a lot here. Heavyweight. Now he's dead. There's no way he plugged. Why plug? No. Oh. Oh no. Lord. But he still lost his points.
Get ready for the next battle.
That's weird. Gotta find my safest setup here. A little more patience goes a long way. A little more patience goes a long way. Getting a lot of matches denied here. Mostly the same person. Okay. This is the same person. Yeah, we keep matching up against each other. I guess they really just don't want to play me. That's really weird. See how long it held out. Okay, so that was a different person. Okay. A lot of people who don't want to play ranked right now. Unless is it the same person? These are like the same people I'm getting thrown in with. Really interesting. Let's pause for a second here. See if those two run into each other, then let's actually start going again. Them again. That works? Alright. I guess they finally decided to play again.
Get ready for the next battle.
I don't know. I don't know why they said no so many times. Unless this is a completely different person.
Get ready.
Oh, 4-3. Oh no, sir. Alright. Oh. Okay, so I should have done the other one instead. We both went for a throw, but my throw came out faster than his. I half expected him to do like a orbital. Nice block. Thought he might mash. Well, he just did a jab to test.
Get ready.
Okay. Doesn't work.
To business.
Oh, just directly in the heat smash. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, directly in a snake edge. Wasn't expecting that. Get this health back. No throw break? Oh no. I'm gonna do it again. Oh man, thank you, Frank. Ooh. That's kind of hit. That gives you so much health back, Jesus. I could have killed him right there if I just did the staff into the ground thing.
Wait for me, Joshua. Jill. I'll find my way out.
I think we'll do one more and probably call it there.
Get ready for the next battle.
Unless we lose, then I'll play another one.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay, different person. It's a really good sign that a lot of people want to use the character though.
Get ready. Fight!
Oh, I duffed. Nice launch. I could have launched him right there and killed him. The second hit is tracking. I will rip that at a distance at the round end. There's no reason for me to duck there. Because what could happen is way worse than taking the low. I keep trying to launch everything. All right. See if this can end the game. Yes, it can. Ow. Oh. Nice. Got that track. Oh, so you can block that third hit even if the second one hits. Felt like he might press. What a combo. You can sidestep that pretty reliably, huh? Back throw! Jesus! Just in case he didn't get counter hit right there, I would be able to heat dash and then continue hitting him.
Get ready.
He sidestepped a lot in this part. There we go.
To business.
Everybody always forgets about that last move.
Get ready.
Ooh. Oh, you know what? I could always parry. Getting the very edge of the throws. Yes, sir.
Ready.
Forgot about that move actually. You know what? I want to see if the exact same setup works on him. Ah, because you can just mash. Ooh, it's over. Oh, GG.
Victory!
There is only one Clive Rossfield. And it is me.
Best match we had. Well, that was fun. I didn't realize you could just give awards from the past. Let me change screens here. Ooh. Oh man, my throat. But thank you guys so much for hanging out, spending this time with me, coming through, not only for the news, but for the fighting games too. Really, really appreciate that. Clive is really fun. I think he's a good sign for Tekken 8's lifespan because Tekken 7, they had a lot of crazy guest characters. I almost said Gary characters. They had Noctis, Geese, Akuma, and I think like one or two more people coming in. But all the characters they released in the past seasons, plus how much the game changed and evolved, really led it to being a lot of fun to watch later down the line. Negan, I almost forgot Negan. How could I forget Negan? He was just, I don't think anybody was expecting Negan, and Harada was like, yeah, he's only here because I'm a Walking Dead fan. And that was pretty interesting. But that all being said, you guys won't see me this Wednesday. I'm going to be spending Christmas with my family. I'll be back Friday, possibly, and we'll see how that goes. And then I think next week we'll be playing some more Tekken, some more Marvel Rivals. We'll see how it goes. Just trying to continue that ranked climb, see how far we can get before the season ends. But I think the season ends pretty soon anyway. That all being said, I want to say thank you to Blade for being first, Jay for being his usual rambunctious self, Nia coming through, Sonic for coming through, Obsolete, Hitokiri, Hybrid, Rage, Boom, Morty, Jay and his ult. Who else am I missing? T. Really appreciate each and every last one of you guys. Thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful time. We're gonna have a wonderful time during the holidays. Hope you get some time to spend with your family, loved ones, or people close to you, because sometimes our friends are closer than our family. And for any of those suffering during seasonal depression, I hope that you guys are going through everything okay. I hope that you're able to get some time to maybe like exercise, stretch. Maybe you're drinking plenty of water. But no matter what, just know any small win, such as getting out of bed, cleaning your room, even writing down your thoughts, or maybe like going out, having a conversation with somebody, is always big during these times, especially for those who may not need it. Hope that you get some sun when you can, and that you may let those know who are closest to you that you are struggling, and that hopefully they are patient enough to and emotionally intelligent enough to proceed accordingly. I know it's a rough time for everybody who suffers from that, but I do hope that you know the world's always a better place with you in it, and that no matter what, someone's always rooting for you in your corner, even though sometimes you can't always hear them. But with that all being said, like I said before, hope you guys have a wonderful day and or night. You're all wonderful people. And we're going to send the first raid message for those who are subs to the channel, second raid message for those who may not be, and that's all right. Because you guys have given me the one thing you can never get back, and that's your time. But for those on the YouTube side of things, I will see you guys Friday. Let me see who are actually going to be raiding today if I can. See who's live. See who can spread some of this holiday cheer to. I think we're going to be throwing things over to Pre. Wishing her a Merry Xmas. She's another person who I met while playing Tekken, but she's currently playing Marvel Rivals, so if y'all could go through, show her some love, would highly appreciate that. I'm not sure if she's gotten her PhD yet or if she's still studying, but with all that in mind, I do hope that she's having a wonderful time of it. But yeah, let me actually send this raid her way. We're gonna actually start the raid too. But you guys all take it easy.